Hello, folks, and welcome back. I have for you a nice little surprise. As you can see, my desktop right there. Let me move some stuff over for you. I am going to show you uh, some things today. Today, we are going to be in a game called Heat, H-E-T. And this game is an older game. It's not I don't remember how old it is, but I played this game a pretty good bit back in the day. I liked the game myself, um, but the game I do not believe is no longer updated, and some people are going to frown whenever they find out who the developers are of the game because there was a lot of controversy and all that stuff. However, the game itself, I really enjoyed it. It's not a really uh, huge, oh my God, Helldivers 2 game or anything like that, but it's still a fun game. So let me go ahead and close out uh, Discord, save my bandwidth. What we're doing is we're actually making a copy of the game itself. Okay, for those of y'all that have not seen any of my other live streams where I do this, what I'm doing is I'm making a copy of the game, the original Steam game, which is right here. For those of y'all that think that I don't own the game, surprise! I own the game. And I have approximately, how many hours do I have in this game? I don't even know. Sure, it's up here somewhere. But what we're doing is we're going to make a copy of it because you used to create, oh, there it is right there. Duh, see, open your eyes, Chief. All right, so the game itself has, well, like all games, it has some issues and stuff like that. But the game is an old Western style game. You can create a server to it, but I don't remember how to create a server to this game. That's only because I'm live streaming it. It's doing that. So yeah. Reload, damn it. Let's go back. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. So the developers are Code Hatch, and sadly they've had some things going on with some previous games and stuff like that. But if you like building things and you like creating things, well, then this game offers that. And with a couple of co-op friends, you can play this game, and you can build and create your own little town, your own little settlement. You can be the president. You can be the sheriff. You can be the tribal chief. You can be the mayor or governor or whatever. This game came out in 2020, right around whenever I was playing this game, right around before Hurricane Laura hit us down in Louisiana. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to see if we can play on our own servers, what we're going to do. Now, let's go ahead and go back to our library. What I did is I went to manage and browse local files, which that's this folder right here. What I'm doing is I'm making a copy of the game over onto the directory. As you can see, I've already loaded into the game, which I need to see, can we... Now, this game, I will tell you right now, guys, your VRAM, that is virtual memory. As you can see, I clearly have 12 gigabytes that I can play with. You need at least, I'm going to say at least 8 gigabytes of RAM for virtual memory, okay? Ragdoll disable timer, let's see. I'm looking to see if there's any way I can turn off the, what's it called? EA cheats, anti-cheat or something like that. And that might have to work with a server. That might be on server side. Yeah, even though I've already done it. All right, so let's go back and see. We're waiting on this to copy because, as I had mentioned, there is a server exe right here. Now, there used to be a dedicated server program for this game. Used to be. I have not been able to find that, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. If it's still a thing, we're going to create a local server. I probably need to look at server readme. Um, I know there's a way to do this. My notepad pulled up on the other screen. So there we go. Now you can see what I'm seeing. All right, server console. This application acts as a way to see what the game server is doing and perform commands without connecting to the server using a game client. Downloading the server files. If this package came with a file named Steam app added, you can simply start server exe. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to, before we get into doing that, we're going to let this finish copying, but we're going to go ahead and brushing up on this. Simply start, ask for username without quotation marks, and then it will start downloading the files. You can download this console separately at the following. Okay. Now, okay. If this package does not come with the system ID, it will ask for the game's app ID. You want to look for the dedicated servers. Okay, so this is supposed to be the ID number for the game, and then this is for the dedicated server. Okay. This might be a problem for me because unfortunately T-Mobile does not give you the options to port forward anything on their modem up here. So this might be just a small problem for me. But this computer should have everything in the firewall and stuff like that. Because I used to run a dedicated heat server. It's been since, well, 2021, I guess. Let's see. We're just kind of thumbing through here and refreshing my mind real quick. All right. Are we still copying? Yes, we're still copying because it's like it was 64 gigabytes before. We'll throw this up here. Let's see. And there used to be community servers for this game also, but I don't know if there's any more. Let's look. Let's see. Play. Now, they did update this game a little bit since the last time I played it. I'm not sure what the homestead and all that stuff is other than what it says right here. Live a peaceful pioneer's life in the Old West. Embark alone in a scenario where you have inherited your family's cut of land. Okay, and then this used to be the only option right here. This is something new. Compete or cooperate with your fellow pioneers as you settle in the Wild West. Claim a role of a sheriff, governor, chief, or president to gain economic edge. Supplies to fulfill your duties. All right, so there are still some servers going. which that was my local server, which I have since done away with hard drives and or lost hard drives or whatever. So that's no longer here. It's just the history of it. Uh, but there are still some servers apparently. Update 23, but games like this, it kind of reminds me of Rust. I like to play the games if I'm hosting the server. But we're going to go ahead and exit out of that. And hopefully this will be finished copying fairly soon since we're no longer uh, uh, loading in the game using the files and stuff like that. So let's sit here and watch this paint dry. But I should be able to start the server, which I think the configurations for the server is going to be right here. Yes. Okay. Let's just kind of open these up and look. Okay. Yeah. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see. It's been a long time, guys. It is private. Yes. Hide from lock. Okay. Welcome to which we'll do that. See port number, port forwarded as UDP. Okay, and then the password. Okay, okay. Yes, it's been a long time since I done this. And like I said, this router, the T-Mobile Wi-Fi slash home internet, does not give you the ability to port forward. So we're going to see how this works. We'll actually address this. We're just going through it to look at it. Once it finishes copying, then that's the one that we'll need to play with. NPC party limit. Maximum number of active NPCs have in their party. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to change all that stuff. A bandit limit. Maximum number of hostile bandit NPCs. We're going to turn that down as well. Mercenaries. We're going to turn that. Yeah, we're going to just kind of go through this and just fiddle dad with it and all that stuff. Are we finished copying? I don't know why it's taking my computer so long to copy. Normally it's faster than this. All right, let's see. Okay, that's the admin. Okay. All right. Let's kind of go back a little bit. Remote control. This is the remote control where you can. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, we're just going to hurry up and wait for this to copy over here. Okay. Go ahead and watch the paint dry. It's drying quite nicely. Oh, and if you hear a hum in the background, that's just my air conditioner. It's on the back side of the mic, right under the monitor. So whenever I speak, if you hear like an airplane or something humming, I apologize, guys. It's hot, and I need my air conditioning. Okay, it's just the way it is because it's 86 degrees. 86. Oh wow. Tomorrow's going. No, it's going to get up to 87 today. Tomorrow's going to be 88. So yeah, it's 86 degrees right now. So for me, it's a little warm. It feels like 89. So hurry up. Copy. Okay, anti-cheat. Can we turn this off? Can we uninstall it? All right. It says that it is uninstalled. Splash screen settings. Uh, Perimeters. Okay. So I don't know if that disables it. We'll find out when we because we really don't need it on this game. Okay, that's your data and all that stuff that he will use. Let's minimize this out of the way so we can see that. Let's see, Steam ID, App ID. That's the app's ID right there. Okay, we'll leave that open. Okay, let's see, easy. Is that in it? Run process on uninstall. Run process easy to cheat. All right. Well, we're gonna see if that little bit that I just did, if that's enough. And there should be some saves. Yeah. Last time I played this game and saved it was 11/4 1:35 a.m. And that looks like a server, world and server. So yeah, it's been a minute, guys, since I played this game. Let's see logs. There's a log from 2022. That may have been, guys. That might have been when it updated. Because it updated once back in. Oh, where's my Steam at? 2021. Okay, so I'd done something in 2022 or something, or last couple of years ago. But I do not think that they're doing any more updates on this game. I enjoyed it whenever I played it. Yeah, that has some um uh glitches and bugs, and most games do. So most games do. All right, we're almost done. Yay! Finally, that only took what? How long have I been streaming now? 18 minutes. So, but yeah, me and a few of my Discord members had actually played on this game too. But we just kind of mainly built like a little town and stuff like that. It's been so long since I played this game. I don't even remember how to play it or how to build in it. But you can have animals, horses, dogs, and bears, and I think you have to tame them or you can buy them. I don't remember exactly. But you can even have children in this game. I'm not sure um, how that works, but I do remember one of my Discord members. I can't remember her name, but she had actually brought me a child, and she was holding the child on her shoulders and just threw the child on the floor. And there you go, Chief, and took off running out the door. So and she done that as a shenanigan. It's just silly stuff like that. But yeah, we had a lot of time, great fun in these games. Back in the day. But everybody's just kind of moved on to the newest, biggest, best thing. Let's see. All right, well, let's skip that file since it is no longer there. All right, so let's try the server exe and see what that does. All right. Now, I'm not sure, but I think it has to go through a long list of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and close out this because we don't need that no more. Um, yeah, I think it takes a minute to bring up. I think it takes like 3 or 4 minutes to actually bring up. Let's see. I'm reading over here to see what's what. Let's go ahead and close that down, and let's go to the configurations, server settings. Is server setting private? No. Chief 9732. But caps lock. We're going to call it Chief's Heat. All right. Uh, all right. Password. Why not? There we go. All right. I'm not sure what the commands would be. We're just trying to get this up. Enable ping limit. Saves America. Backup is enabled. Backup limits. Let's do 2. All right. Now let's see. Decay, sleeper, land siege. True. If the land area can be under siege. That must be new because I don't remember that one. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, so the server's still trying to pull up. Seven, three, two. All right. We're just going to not worry about a message. 9732. All right, let's go ahead and save this. Okay. All right, now where was we at? We was down here. Oh, we was looking at this stuff. Non-refundable materials cannot refund when destroyed. Okay. Um, keep items on death. Let's go ahead and set that to true. Lock containers. Okay, NPCs, PB. Okay. We're going to make that false. Okay. We're going to make that false. also. Okay. Let's make that 0. Uh, just for testing purposes. Because in this game you actually do have to make you do have to pay property taxes to a certain degree. Uh, so let's make that 0. There we go. All right, now max sales tax heights. Let's make that 0. All right, allow compass, auto cull inventory. All right, now NPC party limit. Let's make that 10. Okay, generic NPC limit. Okay. Let's make that, oh, I don't know. Let's make that 90 just for whatever. And then bandit, let's make that say 10. Mercenaries, let's make that 10 also. Martial limit, number of defensive martial NPCs. Let's make that 10 also. Townsfolk limit, maximum number of passive townsfolk. Each town has its own. Let's make that let's make it 40. All right, now starting season demand price by bonus multiply for high demand items. Stockpile sales bonus increments. All right, let's save that now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find in the server thing our server. So let's go back to this. All right, let's do the where's it at? Start service bat, I think. Okay, there's okay, so the server's actually already running, it says. Okay, well let's see if we can find it. Let's where's my there we go. Let's go in here and let's look for heat. It should already be running, but if it's not, but I would think that it would be in here. I would also think that it would be in alphabetical order. So I don't see, unless it's in here, no. I don't see it, but it shows it's already running. So let's go ahead and do the server again, and we're just gonna let it sit here and see what's what. Because it should bring up. There we go. Could not load. Seeing DD. Please ensure. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. Um, and it should start uh, and have like another thing or whatever at the bottom. If I remember correctly, this server. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the other monitor and minimize it. That way I can see you in the chat. And then we're going to put that here. We're going to minimize this and get this out of our way also. Yes, we can go ahead and reload it. And it should still have our, yeah, Chiefs 9732 heat server. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and minimize that. All right, so that, like I said, it takes a couple of minutes. Excuse me. All right, now to shut down your server, you need to type shut down server in this box right here. Now, I think it's running. So let's go ahead and see. I think because it's got that right there. So let's go ahead and run this up. Apparently, the easy anti cheat didn't work, and I'm not sure how you would disable that on the Heat. It was something new that they had put in that used to not have it. All right. So, and Heat takes a few minutes to load up also. And if you're on a low end computer, the game is not really optimized at all. Like I said, it requires a lot of visual RAM or virtual memory, virtual RAM, one and the same. So we're going to see um, if this works. Now, I do not know if you, my viewers, can find my server or anything like that. Now, quite naturally, I'm not going to leave my server running in the background. I'm just not going to do it. But, I'm open to, my followers and my subscribers, if I'm playing an actual co-op game like Imperium Galactic Survival, Icarus, or something like that. Um, if you want to join me in co-op, understand I'm going to be live streaming. Uh, then just let me know, and I'll jump in the Discord and into the a voice channel in the Discord. Obviously, you'll be in the Discord as well, uh, and co-op it out and all that stuff. All right. So we're back into the game, and that little number up there, that means I'm getting 74 frame rates per second or frames per second. That's what that number means. All right, so let's see if we can find. All right, here's Chief's server right here. Password 9732. All right, let's see if it will let us connect to it. Now, I do remember sometimes you had to connect like 3 or 4 different times. It was weird. But we're going to see if it'll let us connect. But that is the process, short and simple, to create a local Heat server for you and your friends to play co-op. This game's very fun whenever you're playing co-op. All right, so I think it did not let me connect because I am not allowed to port forward. Okay. So that seemed like a thing. When it goes to unloading down here in the bottom left of the screen, it starts to unload. But like I said, if I remember correctly, this the server side of it's wonky. So you had to try to connect 2 or 3 times and all that stuff. Hey, hold on just 1 second. Guys, I got to take this real quick. So we're going to do this again. All right, folks, I'm back. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure if that was a very important phone call or not. So what do I got going on here? Okay, so everything come up. All right, now if you notice how I went while I was muted, I went and I the local to the right of the was that the port number or whatever. I actually had to enter the password in that little blank box right there, and then I hit join local. Okay, so that's how I've always had to join the server or one that I've hosted. I've always had to join it like that. But like I said, I can't port forward through this modem, and that is one of the things. If you're going to host one of these servers, you have to port forward according specifically to the letter of how it says in the server README file. Otherwise, I do know. Look at Chief. We're just going to Master Chief. Let's go ahead and go with uh, Chief is going to be the first name. Okay. And then live stream. Hey, that's a good name. All right, mixed, communal, personal, whatever. We'll just do this. Let's make us a little flag right here real quick. Yeah. Oh, it's been a minute since I've done this. We want to go a little bit darker on that. Can we go a little bit? Oh, maybe it's the alpha. No, it's not the alpha. There we go. All right, layer. Layer 1. All right. Shape circle, new. There we go. We'll do a line. All right, there we go. All right. Arm length, muscle, upper muscle, lower weight, upper weight. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get it started, guys. Are you done? Yes, we're done editing. We're just going to go ahead and get involved in this. But yeah, so that's how you create your server. And if you're hosting in it, you have to be able to have the ability to port forward. Okay, if you're not port forwarding, trust me, you need this bag, because that's the only weapon that you've got. All right, now I don't know where we're at. This is the map. Oh, great, because this is my favorite spot. I like to build right here. This is my favorite spot. I do not. Can we place the pins? Can we play a pin? All right. Right click. Okay. Beautiful. So, yeah, that is my favorite spot right there. Okay, there's a bandit camp right there. I'm going to take off running to my favorite spot. I don't know why, but that is every time I play this game. Yeah, we get some materials too along the way. And that's how you get the materials. And you can go to third person like that. So, yeah. Oh, man. Talk about, for me, nostalgia. Yeah. Oh, and don't stand nowhere near the tracks. Yep. This is about as far as you need to get to them tracks, because the collision on the train is lethal. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. And one good thing, I like playing the first person myself, is you get oh, the bear got hit by the train. That is a thing. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. The thing crashed. All right, well, let's see if we can go ahead and join that again. You were disconnected from excessive packet loss. Let's go over here and see what the server's doing. All right. So, yep, that happened. All right. Let's go ahead and minimize that. And let's go ahead and jump back in there again. And I have to re-enter the password every time. So yeah, that was the thing. But once you get it all up running and smooth and all that stuff, this game can be really fun. Okay, so something's happening with the server. Lost server connection. Let's see. I'm not sure what that is, so let's go ahead and try this again. Normally, I don't have this much problem, but something may be wonky, and I might have to restart the game. So let's go ahead and give the game a cheeky little restart and see if that helps it, solves it, fixes it, and all that stuff. I'm not sure what's causing that, but sometimes it is what it is. From a null player, I'm not sure what it means by a null player. I've never seen that error before, so I don't know. I might can take my Steam and whitelist it in the server config file. I don't know. So let's go ahead and just try to load back in there. 9732. Let's see what that does. While that's doing that, let's pull up the server and have a. All right. So. All right. Now let's pull up. Was it over here? Let's pull up users. Okay. Um. Oh man, it's been a minute since I've done this. All right, banned players. There's no banned players. Okay, console settings. Okay, last process ID, shutdown, anonymous username, anonymous Steam ID, remote console. All right, let's see here. Okay, so that's all set. All right, let's go ahead and minimize that. All right, now. Somebody remind me again how to find my Steam ID. Should be over here, up here. Me. Nope, that ain't it. Um, it used to show it up here. It's been a minute. View, friends, games, settings. It's my friend code. That way, if any of y'all want to, Steam. Okay. I know I got a Steam ID somewhere on this dang computer. I just don't remember where it's at. All right. But uh, we don't need that. We can go ahead and close that out. We don't need to save that. All right. Let's see. Users. All right. Um, Blacklist. Let's do this. Just see. All right. Now let's save it. Now let's try that. All right. Let's see what that does. No. Still nothing. Okay. It might have something to do with the anti cheat. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. Because that's what it is. The server's actually booting me off of it. All right. What has changed? All right. So, yeah, see, it's changed those. All right. Let's go ahead and all right. Server should be shut down. All right. Now, okay, so yeah, EAC has kicked it off. Okay. It's all right. All right, now let's put that on whitelist. uh Here we go. I think that's all you have to do. I may be wrong. All right, let's go ahead and exit. Or maybe it's stop. I don't know. I don't remember. Well, let's just go ahead and close it like that then. All right, let's go back to uh, I'm not sure what start service bat is, unless that's at the actual server. So let's go ahead and start the server back up, and let's see if it will accept my uh, thing. But yeah, there was a issue with this with EAC, and I don't know if they ever resolved it. It would do this from time to time. Uh, let's go with the server README. Uh, okay, let's see here. I'm looking to see if there's a specific way to that I need to do the hold thing. All right, what I'm going to do though, type shutdown to shut down the server. Okay, so yeah, I typed it in right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here on the other screen so that I can see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's run it from this uh, executable file and see if it will let me connect that way. It's been a minute, guys, since I've done this, but I'd like to show you the game. And the only way that I really want to show you the game is I don't want to have to do the homestead and all that because I don't know much about that. But I want to just show you how to create a server. That way you can play with your friends in co-op and all that. Let me kind of bunch the server console up a little bit. That way I can see it over here as well as y'all's chats over here. All right, there we go. So I can still see the server. It's running. All right, let's watch this paint dry. It's happening. It's happening, guys. It's coming back online. Yay. Please run the game from EAC. No. Rona. That's some bullshit. All right, well, let's, what is install service bat? What does that do? Install service? I don't know. All right, well, we're going to exit. All right, so let's go ahead and run EAC executable. Let's go ahead and run that. And like I said, I think the EAC the whole time was a problem, and I don't know if they ever really fixed it. Which is, it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame, unfortunately. All right, so we're back into the game. Localhost 9732, and then we're going to join. All right. Let's see what the server does on the right side. I'll try to read it out to you. All right, so it's Uh, server is a hello message was received for a player who already said hello, Chief, and then it's got my okay. All right, so it's saying, "Hey, we're all good." All right, shows a client authenticated remotely on the server. Okay, and what it's doing is it's actually talking to a remote server here on my computer. Is what it's doing, guys, and it's exchanging and handshaking and saying, "All right, this is who I am. This is what I want to do," and so forth and so on. And so far, it said that I authenticated. Character in there auto exists. First spawn for Chief. Could not find component name. Main body rigid. Multiple founds. Motors. Okay, that's because I don't know, something happened when it went wanked earlier. All right, so it's still showing that streaming assets. And what it's doing now is it's downloading everything from the server so that I can play it on the computer. It's syncing up now. Is what it's doing. The EAC, the anti cheats thing, it's good in some ways, but then in some ways it just makes things difficult for people that want to create local servers and stuff like that, and they're not joining all these competitions and stuff. All right, so let's we wanted to go over here. We definitely want to get away from the uh train track. um, let's look at our map. Whoa. Um, where are we at? All right, that's where we're going right here to this square right here, guys. All right. We're a little high up on the river. We want to go a little bit lower down the river. Um, where I normally go, you don't see the bridge. It's down there in that little bend right there. Um, that's where we're going. And like I said, right now this is the only weapon we have is this bag. I'm not sure what that was. Uh, but yeah, see over there on the other side of the rocks where the grass is. That's where we usually build. And there's usually a donkey over here in this little area right here. I don't see him. But yep, right here on the other side of these rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, shit. Yeah, right here is where we usually build. Is right here. Let me just look at the map real quick. Yeah, I don't know why we don't build by the bridge. We build right over here in this little area right here. Yep, this is my spot right here, guys. All right, now, how do I build again? Yes, okay. Blueprints, containers, uh, Let's see, wooden construction hammer. We need wood. Lighting. Okay, we can craft one of those. Okay. This right here, we need stone, fiber, and all that good stuff. All right. All right, so it's doing whatever. In the stream session, async client. All right, so I'm not sure why, but once again, it's excessive packet loss. Okay, so I guess it's not going to let me play this game on a server. Well, guys, I'm sorry. And it might be because I need to run it through another modem or whatever. But anyhow, that's heat. Obviously, it still has some problems. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the server over here. But that's kind of how you set up a server. But keep in mind, I can't pack it forward either. Not pack it forward, but I can't port forward it. But I might can set up my local network with my switch and my other router and run it in a local hub like that. But I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Okay. But there you go. And I'm thinking the reason being is because it's weird on how to describe it. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go find something else to stream for you lovely folks. And I will see you in the next stream.